Five Nights at Freddy's, The Silver Eyes, by Scott Coffin, Claudia Schroeder, and Kira Breed Risley. He sees me. I have to get out. I have to. Chapter 1. Still a few hours to kill. Come on, Charlie. You know where you want to go. Hello? Theodore? And Stanley? You need a new coat of paint, Stanley. Hi, Ella. I remember showing these closets to John. Why do you have 3 closets? I love you too, Dad. One hour later, Hurricane Diner. It's been a while. Carlton, Jessica, and John. Charlie! I was just telling John and Carlton about my glamorous life. Did you know Jessica lives in New York? 8 million people live in New York. It's not exactly an achievement. Well, I've never been anywhere. I swear, when I turn 18, I am out of here. Where's everyone else? Marla and Lambar are coming tomorrow morning. Marla's bringing her little brother. Can you believe it? Jason? Yeah, great, huh? Anyway, I booked us a room at the motel down by the highway. The boys are staying with Carlton. Okay. Hey, does anyone know what is happening tomorrow? Yeah. What do we even say to Michael's parents? Carlton, do you ever see them? Not really. I'm surprised they've stayed in Hurricane. Pizza. How could they not? Crime scene, do not cross. Scene. His body has never been found. How could they not have secretly hoped he might come home, no matter how impossible it was? How could they leave the only home Michael knew? Maybe that was what this scholarship is. An admission that he's never coming home. Do you still write, John? I remember you declared yourself an author when we were about 6. I actually do my est the right way around these days, but I still write. Yeah, short stories mostly. I actually had one published last year, just in a magazine, nothing big. Hey, Carlton, whatever happened to Freddy's? Anyway.
It's okay, Carlton.
I'd kind of like to know too. They built over it. I don't know what. It's too far back from the road to see. It's been blocked off for years, under construction. You can't even tell if Freddy's is still there. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So, it could still be there? I'm going to go out for a minute. Hey! You knew it would come up. You knew you would have to talk about it. Charlie? You forgot your jacket. Thanks. I still haven't learned to think before I talk. Sorry about that. It's okay. It sounds stupid, but I never think about it. I don't let myself. No one knows what happened except my aunt, and we never talk about it. Then I come here, and suddenly it's everywhere, and I was surprised. That's all. Hey, remember that time at Freddy's when the merry-go-round got stuck? And Marla had to keep riding until her parents plucked her off. Yeah, her face was bright red, crying like a baby. She puked everywhere. Gross! I never rode it again. Not after that. Oh, come on, Jessica. They cleaned it. I'm pretty sure. Kids puke all over the place. Those wet floor signs weren't there for nothing, right, Charlie? Hey, I never puked. We used to spend so much time there. Privileges of knowing the owner's daughter. I couldn't help who my dad was. I mean, could you have a better childhood than spending all day at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? I love those animals so much. What's the proper name for them? Animals? Mascots? Robots? Animatronics! I think they are all correct. I remember how I used to talk to Bonnie. I used to complain to him about my parents. Animatronic therapy, recommended by 6 out of 7 crazy people. Shut up, Carlton. I knew he wasn't real. I just like to talk to him. I liked Freddy the most. He always seemed the most relatable. You know, there are a lot of things from childhood I can't remember at all. But I swear, I can close my eyes and see every last detail of that place. I used to try and hide when it was time to go home. I wanted to be stuck overnight so I could have the whole place to myself. Yeah, and you always hid under the same table. Sometimes I feel like I remember every inch of it, like Carlton. But then again, it's all in pieces. I remember drawing on the placemats, eating the greasy pizza. Carlton smells like feet. Writing nonsense on the walls. And hugging Freddy, his yellow fur getting stuck all over my clothes. But Freddy was brown, right? Guess you don't remember it that well after all. Right, I mean brown. How could I misremember such a basic detail? So you really don't know what happened to it, Carlton? No, I really don't know what happened. How can you not know? You live here! Charlie, calm down. It's not like I hang around in that part of town. Things are different now. The town has grown. And honestly, I don't look for a reason to go there. Why would I? There isn't any reason. Not anymore. We could go there. What? Seriously? It's a mess. I don't know if I can even get into it. Let's do it. Even if there is nothing, I want to see. Chapter 2. Is this the place? I don't know. Did they really build this whole thing and then just leave? It just goes on and on. Sorry, guys. I hoped there would at least be something familiar, at least. The idea that this place could really be gone. Sometimes I just want to scrub it from my mind, as if it had never been. But now that somebody else has scrubbed it from the landscape, it feels wrong. Like it should have been up to me. Guys, look! Can we drop down? Yes. No! I'll go. It's like a lost city. Like Pompeii without a volcano. No. This place wasn't abandoned. It just never saw life at all. Someone else is here. A night guard? A night guard, maybe? Why would an abandoned building need a night guard? Kids probably come here to party. I would have, too. If I'd known about it, or if I partied. Quiet. Looks like he's leaving. You won't believe this. You have to be kidding me. Carlton smells like feet. I made this. I wrote this right next to the back door. Help me move this. It's not gonna open. Just a second. It's not locked. It's just rusty. It's moving! Try again. Happy birthday! Hi. Bonnie? Let's eat! Chica? And Freddy. They seem taller than I remember. And that's because... They seem taller than I remember. That's because you never got this close as a kid. Come on, don't you want to see the rest of this place? I remember it being a lot brighter in here. I wonder if my high score is still in there. And noisier. I used to love this thing. Oh, have we all forgotten? Pirates Cove. Pizza! Sorry, out of order. Sorry, out of order. Years later, and it's still out of order. Do you think he's still back there? I'm sure he is. Wait, do you hear that? I don't hear anything. Me neither. Music. It's coming from the stage. It's like a music box. Okay, here I go. Ah! I knocked over a bunch of pots in the kitchen. The guard might have heard. We have to get out of here. Run! Run! That was a run. That was scary. It can't be both. Oh, that was fun. That was scary. It can be both. We all were exactly the same as we were, just older. I know what you mean. Are you sure that guard didn't see us? We've outrun him by now. Still. We should get out of here. I don't want to push our luck. See you all tomorrow then? Yeah. Tomorrow. Does it hurt? What did you say, sweetie?
Nothing, Daddy.
Chapter 3.
Charlie!
Marla, Jason, how are you?
What?
Jason, how old are you?
11.
Come on in, it's the luxury suite. We just got here. We had to leave at 6 this morning, and someone wouldn't stop fiddling with the radio. We should get ready. We're supposed to meet the guys at the diner in an hour. Hey, did you know Lamar's going to Cornell next year? All part of the 5-year plan. No one ever leaves Hurricane.
We should get going soon.
We are so grateful to all of you for coming, especially those of you who came from out of town. We wanted to give Michael a legacy with this scholarship, but it is clear that he has already left one. I want to say something about the families who are not here. As we all know, Michael was not the only child lost during those terrible few months. 1 hour later. It was amazing how talented Michael was, right? It's not fair he died so young.
Exit.
I think I need a bit of fresh air. You went where?
What was it like? What was it like?
Exactly the same. Just that everyone was gone.
I would like to see it too. You have to take us there.
I want to go to... What is Freddy's? I don't know. I mean, today? We have to see it. You can't tell us this and not let us see it. I think we should go. I don't think it's disrespectful. It's almost a way of honoring what happened. Okay then, let's meet there at 10. I'm going for a walk. Do you mind if I come with you? You're going to your old house, right? How did you know that? It's the only interesting thing out this way. Okay, you can come. "30 minutes out of the way. Remember that tree? You tried to kiss me there when we were 6. Even the littlest heart wants what it wants. Charlie, I have to tell you something. I saw something that night. That night Michael disappeared. Remember when the animals started to go all crazy that day? Excuse me. I remember it was frightening, bizarre. I was totally mesmerized. Even the technician didn't know what was going on. Well, there was someone else that day, another mascot, a bear. It was standing right near us. And next to Michael. When the animatronic stopped moving, the mascot was gone, and so was Michael. What did that person look like? Do you remember anything? Yes. The eyes.
They were all I could see. I remember them like they're right in front of me. They were dead, just dull and flat. How strange. Well, we should go. It's almost time to meet the others.
Yeah. Brace you? Chapter 4.
Is everything prepared?
I told Marla and Lamar about the night guard.
And I brought more flashlights.
Perfect, let's go. Jason, turn it off. We can't attract attention.
You can see the moon.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I told him if he's not good, he has to wait in the car. We could feed him to Foxy. Garlic. Garland smells like meat. Oh my. And you think that this isn't going to bring the night guard?
Didn't last time. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza!
Whoa.
Cool. The arcade is over this way.
Wait for me, Carlton.
I can't believe they are still here.
Yeah. Let's eat! Hey, everybody, come over here. Come here. What is it? Look at that.
Come on. This is like a clown car.
What does this do? There's power. These cam's alive.
I bet we can control the animals from here. Yes, look! But it looks stiff. Unnatural. Not like they used to dance back then. I guess each button is for a single movement.
It's too stuffy in here. Why isn't Freddy moving? These cameras don't show the whole place. There's got to be another control room.
I'm counting to 100. You'd better hide. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go back to Pirates Cove. The stage there must have a surveillance room too. Found it. Sorry, out of order.
$100. I'm coming. I'll find you, Charlie. Charlie. Charlie, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I must have hit a button that caused it to move.
Show me your arm. I'm fine.
Charlie, you're bleeding. Let's get you out of here.
Back at the motel. There you go. Is Charlie going to be okay?
Of course she is.
It's so late already. Why don't we all just sleep here?
I don't mind sleeping on the floor. Just give me a pillow and I'll be fine.
Perfect. Chapter 5.
Does it hurt? Morning. What are you doing up so early?
I couldn't sleep. What about you?
Somebody stepped on me. Sorry. Just kidding. I was awake.
I know Freddy's wasn't the first restaurant.
What?
There was a diner, a little one. It was before my mom left. I don't remember where it was. It's one of those memories from when I was a very little kid. You know, it's just impressions, little snatches of time. It's okay. There was a bear and a rabbit, but sometimes the details get mixed up in my head. When I was very, very young, I was never alone. There was my mom before she left, and my father before he... and us, me and my twin brother, Sammy. We loved the yellow bear and the matching rabbit. Sometimes they move stiffly and mechanically on stage, and sometimes with fluid human movements. I think they were costumes sometimes. People wore them, and sometimes my father put them onto robots. That's all I remember. I didn't know you had a twin brother. Do you think that place was around here? I mean, I guess it could have been anywhere, another state even. I don't know, but I want to find it. My parents always sang this song, We're Back in Harmony. Well, New Harmony is worth a visit then. It's a town around here. Do you remember anything else? Nothing helpful. A creepy tree. A wooden table at the outside. Huh. That could be anywhere. Nothing rings a bell. The whole area is pretty much blank. Let's turn and grab a bite and then go back. The others are wondering where we are. Stop! Scratch! That's it. That is it. Freddy. Fredbear's Family Diner. Everything is gone. Closet. There were costumes. Caillou, do you remember anything? A lot. Let's go back. I want to get out of here. Rabbit. Yellow rabbit. It took my brother, Sammy. The mascot? I saw that day. Michael disappeared. The bear. I'm pretty sure it was yellow too. I think it's connected. The animals at the diner. And the one at Freddy's. Lightning strikes twice, but not murder. Welcome to Hurricane, Utah. Chapter 6. Well, hello there. Where have you two been? Yeah, what about you two? We just went for a drive. When we got back, we found your note at the motel about being here, so yeah, I bet you did. Keep your light off. No need to keep your light off. No need to draw attention. I had a feeling you wouldn't leave it alone. I could have you arrested for trespassing. What are you kids doing back here? Partying? Drugs?
Charlie, what do we do?
We'll go. We're sorry. We're really sorry. Wait. Why don't you come with us?
We just want to explore a little more. Then we'll leave, you know, your way around. You know your way around better than any of us. And then we'll never come back. Sure. I am not an idiot. I know what's back there. Anyway, my name's Dave. This way. Carlton, have you ever seen this guy? This town is not that small. I don't know everybody. What happened to the restaurant? And why is the mall abandoned anyway? Don't you know? Nobody wanted to lease Freddy's because of what happened. Then they decided to build a mall to attract business, you know. Someone had the bright idea to seal Freddy's up, build a mall around it. But it wasn't enough. Something about this place spilled over into the rest of the buildings. Barely anyone wanted to bring their business here. Those few franchise owners who were about to open their shops quit their contracts and left. Said it just didn't feel right. I think it's got an aura, a mystical energy. Maybe if you believe in that sort of thing. I don't believe in that sort of thing. To each their own. All I know is they abandoned the construction before it was even finished. Now nobody comes here. Except kids wanting to screw around. And me.
Can I go to the arcade?
Mar, I want you to see the control room again.
Sure, just be careful.
Let's go too. John.
That guy gives me the creeps.
He's just a guard, Charlie. They are not really dancing like they used to. He's just turning from side to side with that button. Could I try?
I'm not. Whoa.
They're dancing! Just like back then. No way. How did he do that?
Arcade!
I'm not a baby. You don't have to watch me. I'm not watching you. I'm hanging out with you. I'm not Marla. Go and stick your tongue into an electric socket for all I care. Maybe I will. Marla!
Let's eat! It's strange seeing them like this again.
Nervous little fella, aren't you? Lamar, something is wrong. Turn it off. I don't know how. They're trying to get away. Where is Dave? He started this. He's gone. Who cares? We need to find Jason. We should go back to the other control room. Marla, you go and look for your brother. We'll try to find Dave.
That's it.
Hello. Bonnie? Hey, what are you doing back here? Carlton, I saw something. It was Bonnie, but different.
Oh, Jason, Bonnie is on stage with Freddie and Chica.
Sorry, out of order.
Jason! Come on, we need to leave. It's not safe here. No one told Dave, I guess? He must have left when the animatronics started to go haywire. Carlton! He's still in there! Bonnie took him! I saw a yellow Bonnie grabbed Carlton at Pirate's Cove and carried him away! I think we need help. We have to go back in. We have to find Carlton. No! Let's get Carlton's dad. I'm not taking Jason back in there. Chapter 7. Hurricane Police Chief. Thanks for bringing these kids to me, Officer Dunn. Carlton isn't kidnapped. He is playing a joke on you. All of you. What? You'll see. Why don't you come back to our place? We'll make you all some hot chocolate. And when Carlton finally shows up, you can tell him he's grounded. At the Burke house. Since you're all grown up now, call me Clay. You remember Betty, Carlton's mom? She's asleep, so don't crash around or anything. So, did we get pranked? I guess, maybe. Look, I know you don't believe me, but Carlton does things like this. He once convinced all his classmates and even the teachers that he had a twin brother. This is different. Jason saw him disappear, taken by a yellow rabbit mascot. This can't be a prank. Listen, I know you were just kidding around. But I don't want to hear you kids joking about Freddy's. You know, I wasn't the chief back then. I was still a detective. I was working on those disappearances to this day. It was the worst thing I ever had to see. I'm especially surprised at you, Charlie. Mr. Burke, Clay, did they ever find out who did it? I thought they arrested somebody. Yes, we arrested somebody. I did, in fact. I am sure now, as I was then, that he was guilty. So what happened? There were no bodies, but we knew it was him. There was no doubt, but the children had disappeared. They were never found, and without bodies. But kidnapping! They disappeared! How can this man be walking around somewhere? What if he does it again? Justice penalizes the guilty, but it must also protect the innocent. It means that sometimes the guilty ones get away with horrible things, but it's the price we pay. So, it's pretty late. Why don't you kids stay overnight here? You can scold Carlton for his little prank in the morning. It was my price. Does it hurt? Chapter 8. Next morning. You have to get him, Clay, right now. How could you wait all night? Who are you calling? The police. I am the police. Then why are you here instead of finding your son? Betty, it's just another joke. Carlton being Carlton. Remember the frogs? This is different. It's Freddy's. You're acting like I wouldn't understand, Betty. I saw Michael's blood streaked across the floor where he was dragged from. Well, you didn't see him. He lost his best friend. Let me tell you something, Chief. That boy has thought of Michael every single day for the past 10 years. There is no way on earth that Carlton would desecrate Michael's memory by making Freddy's a joke. Call someone right now. Meanwhile... Ooh, bring me back a soft pretzel.
Hey, Nor Dunn here, back at the mall for another look. Burke said his son is supposed to be here, playing a prank again. This is where I met his friends last night. Can't tell creation from destruction at a distance.
Let's eat!
Just a costume.
Stanley!
You remember him? How could I forget a mechanical unicorn? Your big girl closet. So, what was in all those years? Not sure. I sort of remember we came back one more time. I guess we picked clothes from it. Picked clothes from it. I'm going to see if I can find any photo albums or paperwork that can help us. I think I found something. You all look so happy. Yeah. That's you and Sammy? Charlie, what happened at Freddy's all those years ago?
Mama's boy, Daddy's girl.
You know, I don't think your father did it right. I know. But I might. I remember him dressing up for us in that yellow bear suit, doing the dances, mimicking along with their songs. It was so much a part of him. He was the restaurant. Charlie, don't say things like that. You know it's not true. Do you? Do you know? How my father killed himself? I remember my parents talking something about a knife and all the blood. There was a knife and there was blood. My aunt came to get me at school in the middle of the day. I knew something was wrong. You don't go home from school in the middle of the day when everything's fine. She picked me up, brought me to the car, and told me she left me. I love you, Charlie, and everything's gonna be okay. And then she told me that my father died, and asked me if I knew what that meant. I did. She said I was going to stay with her for a couple of days, and we would get some clothes from there. When we went through the door, she covered my face with her hand so I wouldn't see what was in the living room. But I did see. So that's how we... Of course. Sorry.
2 hours later.
This doesn't lead anywhere. Nothing is in order. There are pictures of my parents, Sammy and me, as new babies, as newborns, then as toddlers. Pictures of the house, parties. Charlie, look! Toddler snatched. Fred Bear's Family Diner. The Yellow Rabbit. There is a person in there in this article.
Toddler snatched.
My dad had a partner. This says they were joint owners. Charlie! John! He's gone! Jason is gone! He's gone back to Freddy's!
You're not wearing a costume. These suits were designed for 2 purposes. Reward life. Reward life. And to be used as working animatronics. Like the ones you can see on stage. Understand? You can see all of the animatronic parts in this suit are still in it. They are simply held back by spring locks. Like this. These are spring locks. Watch. Snap! You can trip those spring locks very, very easily. It takes almost no movement at all. It's a very old costume. One of the first ones Henry ever made.
Henry? Who's Henry?
Henry? Your friend Charlie's father. Did you not know that he made the place? Well, that's one of the first suits. And if you trigger those spring locks, 2 things will happen. First, the locks themselves will snap right into you, making deep cuts all over your body. And a split second later, all the animatronic parts, all of that sharp steel and hard plastic, will be instantly driven into your body. You will die, but it will be slow. You'll feel your organs punctured. The suit will grow wet from your blood, and you will know you are dying for a long, long time. You'll try to scream, but you'll be unable to. Your vocal cords will be severed, and your lungs will fill with your own blood until you drown in it.
How do you know that?
How do you think? Don't move.
Outside Freddy's. Who does this? Someone did that. Someone welded it shut. Jason is in there! There has to be another way in. Yes, and I know it. Come on. A few minutes later. A skylight in a closet. Whose brilliant idea was that? You know we can't get back up through there. We just need something to stand or climb on. Pirate's Cove. We can think about how to get out later. We have to find Carlton and Jason now. I want to take a look in this control room. Lamar, come with me. The rest of you try to find the other one in the main room. If we can each take one set of the cameras, we can see the whole restaurant for sure. If Jason's in this place, we'll see him. I don't think we should split up. Wait. Where did you get those? Mrs. Burke gave them to me. You guys go back to the main stage. We'll check out this control room. All right. Ready? Marla! Charlie, we found Jason already. Jason! Jason, how could you? Yeah, really. How? You could have been killed. The vent. Okay. Glad to know I'm important and everybody missed me. You are important. Okay, let's see what we can see. Look. Lamar. You have to warn them. Charlie, the guard is somewhere around there. Hide. Somewhere nearby. Voices. People moving around. No time to lose. I'm almost in sight. If they are here to look for me, well, they will check the cameras. Chapter 10. Hey! Something is seriously wrong here. Bonnie? Charlie, Lamar here. Lamar here. Don't leave the control room. Don't leave the control room now. It's too dark. I can't see anything out there. There. That's Carlton right there. Charlie, wait. I'm going to get him. Clang. Great. It's bolted shut. Leave. Don't leave. It's too dark. I can't see anything. That wasn't me. Wait. Where is... Ah! Calm down, Charlie. Did he follow me? John! Charlie, it's stuck.
Meanwhile,
Carl! Carlton!
Charlie.
A Springlock suit. That costume is going to kill you if you move.
Thanks.
Well, today is your lucky day. I'm probably the only person alive who can get you out of this.
Lucky me.
It's important that you hold perfectly still now, Carlton.
Yeah, serial killer man explained the don't move thing to me.
Stop talking. I'll try to work fast.
Not too fast. Shh.
Okay, Carlton, we're almost done. I'm going to open the last one and throw it forward. When I do, you pull out as fast as you can, okay? 1, 2, 3. Foot! Carlton! Are you okay? I was trapped in that thing for hours. I feel tingly. You might have a concussion. Carlton, you said serial killer man told you not to move in... Is he here?
I guess so.
It was Dave, the guard.
Charlie! The kids! All those years ago. Michael. The others.
What about them, Carlton?
They are here. Dave took them. He took them from the dining room. They are still here.
How do you know that? The yellow bear.
I think it's Michael in that suit.
Chapter 11. I still can't get this thing open. Rattle, rattle. Both of you be quiet. Marla? Charlie! John! Get out!
Marla? The lock. We didn't...
Creak. Marla! Jason!
What do you mean? It's Michael in that suit. I know it sounds... But... Now you've done it. Done.
Whoa.
Whoa, you knocked him out cold.
Come on, we have to get out of here. I don't know how long he'll stay out. Nothing, I think.
What do you see?
Nothing. I think it's safe. Let's eat! Whatever it was, it seems to be gone now.
Yeah, but it broke the lock on the door.
Ah! John! Jessica! Shh, it's us.
Carlton, are you okay? Yeah, never felt better.
He probably has a concussion. He needs a doctor. We have to get out of here. We're all going to need a doctor if we're stuck here.
We could try the skylight. There's got to be a ladder somewhere.
We can't get Carlton out. We can't get Carlton out from there. And what about Lamar, Marla, and Jason? I hate to say it, but that guard is probably our best chance to get out of here. Well, if we want to go, we should do it now. Go! Go! He's dead. I didn't think I really... No, he's just out cold. We have to tie him up or something. I agree. Let's look for some ropes. This place seems to have everything. Why don't we just put him into one of the costumes, Charlie? Charlie? Where is Michael? What? Michael was there. He was right there. Yes, Carlton. Eek! That's Officer Dunn. A cop? I guess your dad sent him to look for you. There is nothing we can do now. I found some cords. Come on. We don't know how much time we have before he wakes up. 23 knots later. Hey, dirtbag, wake up. Here, try this. So, Dave, how about you tell us what's going on?
Is he alive?
There's something different about him. He doesn't react. His pulse is normal. Why don't you tell us about those kids you murdered and stuffed into those suits out there? Carlton, everything you're saying is nonsense. No, it's true. This is the man who killed Michael and all those other kids. Take that, jackass. That's it? You want that? You want this? You need this? My dad trusted you! What did you do to him? I helped him create. We both wanted love. Your father loved, and now I have loved. Sick bastard! The kids you killed are still here. You've imprisoned those kids. No, they are home with me. They're happiest today. How do we get out? There is no way out anymore. All that is left is family. Then you're trapped here? Then you're trapped here too? So you're not going to hurt anyone else? I don't have to. When it gets dark, the spirits will awaken. They will kill you all. I'll just walk out in the morning, stepping over your corpses, one by one. They'll kill you too. They're the spirits of the kids. They're the spirits of the kids you killed. Why would they kill us? It's you they're after. No,
I am quite confident that I will survive. They don't remember, they've forgotten. The dead do forget. All they know is that you are here, trying to take away their happiest day. You are intruders, grown-ups. None of you will survive the night. And what makes you think they won't kill you? Because I am one of them. Chapter 12. Charlie, he's insane.
We have to get out of here. I'm going back to the control room.
Stay with Carlton and Jessica for now. I'll contact you with the walkie-talkie if I need you.
Be careful, okay?
Sure.
Hurricane Police Chief.
Has Dunn reported back from Freddy's?
No, sir. I'll...
Oh, dang. Employee background check. Employed at Hurricane Mall construction site.
Yappa yappa. Jason. Marla!
Jason! Run! Run! Are you injured?
Guys.
It's all right. We have to. Ah! Quick! To the party rooms!
Charlie, I found them.
Do you think Foxy followed us? Shh. Do you hear that?
Is that a music box?
Wunk! Dawn! Charlie! Come on, hurry! We can barricade ourselves in here at least. What? It's locked! Is someone in there?
Dave, he got loose. We have to.
Let's eat!
We're trapped! Charlie, what are you doing? Ah!
Charlie!
Charlie, I'm all right. Let's go.
To the main dining room.
Arcade.
Clunk.
Arcade. I have to get out. I have to.
Wonk. Wham! Charlie.
John. John! Charlie!
Let's eat! Arcade.
Charlie. Charlotte. Shh. Later. Michael.
Let's eat!
Michael. It's you. It's the kids. Foxy wasn't attacking Jason. He was trying to protect him.
Uh-oh.
Dad! Carlton! Okay, kids. I think it's time to go. Come on. Excuse me.
You are staying.
Absolutely not.
I will kill this one right here while you watch, unless you do as I say.
Okay. We will do as you say. What do you want? If you want to be one of them, then be one of them. Ah! Arg! Let's go. Chapter 13. Charlie, are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital? Charlie, are you sure you don't need to go to the hospital?
I'm fine. I just need a change of clothes. Jessica and I will stop at the motel and follow you then. I call for a shower.
Jessica,
Okay, I'll make an exception for Charlie.
what happens now? Well, I still have to get my officer, so I have to go back in. What do you think should happen, Charlie? Nothing. It's over. It should be left that way. You've been carrying Freddie with you all those years. It's time to leave it behind. Next morning. So, are we ever going to see each other again?
Fredbear's Family Diner.
Oh, Charlie. The end.